The Robinson Cano news that came out
Yes.
yesterday, out for 80 games, tested positive. And then, of course, Justin Verlander, who's been pretty outright outspoken about all this with the tweet and excuse coming in 3-2-1. He's made a lot of money. I've heard a lot of arguments on talk radio here in New York the last 12, 40, 24 hours about, is it worth it? You lose about $12 million, but you made $240 on this deal alone. Your reaction when you heard this?
Were you saying it's a cost-benefit analysis?
Honestly, no, that is 100% what I heard. I heard them talking about it.
I know.
Yesterday.
I'm dead set
bad.
against steroids, and I'm publicly. I think it's cheating, and I'm worried more that there's a new masking agent that that someone's going to develop. There's criminals out there that are going to be in laboratories that are going to try to stay one step ahead of the law. And it's up to MLB to keep steroids out of the game. There's no place for steroids in sports. If someone doesn't do it and the other guy does it, then it's an imbalance. It's not fair. I mean, I came up to the big leagues at 20. I was 191 pounds. If I had done steroids, I would have been 225 without an ounce of fat on me. And you think that would have made a difference? I think it would have.
I agree with you, Keith. What do you think should happen with players attached to PEDs?
Oh, I think the penalties are stiff right now. I think 80 games for a first offender. That's a half a season. You're not only hurting yourself, but there's a team here. You're really hurting your team. Cano's a big part of that team, and he's out for half a season. So it should be. They increased the penalties. It should be that stiff. And it's the second, 3 strikes, you're out. Okay, fine. I'll buy that. I think it's okay now. Second offense is what, a whole year?
Can I be?
I believe that's right. Yes, 80 games, then a whole year, and then lifetime ban.
So maybe I'm being naive here, and I wasn't joking about listening to the guys yesterday talk about this because they said, well, is it worth it or not if you only lose about $12 million? If it's not working, if guys are just like, well, that's just a penny in the bucket, fine, I'll sit out 80 games. Do they need to be stricter then when you are caught?
They can increase them. You get the big contract. I see your point. I never thought of it that way. So it is okay. Take my $12 million. I've got a $240. I mean, the salaries are off the charts. I wish my mom and dad had waited 20 years to have me.